Hi folks, good evening. Welcome to this video on Techie Investor. Hope you had a fabulous trading day today. Both the SPY and QQQ recovered and closed on top of the EMA 21 clouds. And I hope you are set for another profitable day tomorrow. In this video, I wanted to share with you quickly about the news that came about SMCI today. And that news which sent the SMCI stock toppling into the 550 area and even less, right? Right from where it was around 640, then we are now at 525. So first I want to share with what is the news about, and then we can see what is the trajectory for the SMCI stock in the near future and what are its supports and resistances. So before we get started, I wanted to share my disclaimer. All the information presented in this video is for educational purposes only. You can use this information for your trading decisions, but you're solely responsible for your trading decisions, okay? And also, I would highly appreciate if you could support and hit the like button. And also, would appreciate if you could provide a valuable feedback that would enable us to create a better content that could be of more value to you, okay? With that, let's get started. Today's news was given by Hindenburg Research, saying that SMCI was not doing or doing account manipulation, and there were the control failures, and then there are customer issues and research problems and other problems, right? So the reports has sent our SMCI stock tumbling, that's for sure. So I'm not going into the so much details about this report, but this is what they said, and there was a very like a multiple pages report on this, right? So I mean, I just glanced through it, but will this really affect the stock? First of all, we have to understand the charts always give us an indication of what is ahead, right? And SMCI was primed to go down, and this news came up, and that sent the stock tumbling. That's what I believe in, folks. Whatever you say, but I believe that the chart will always show us because it was not ever closing above the EMA 821 cloud. So let's look at the charts now. So if you look at the charts, for the past one day, it was like closed below the EMA 821 cloud on the daily. And today the news came and it went tumbling the second day below this. So this is a classic case, right? Whenever the stock is below EMA 821 cloud and it is below the Ichimoku cloud, it sounds to be bearish. But is that so? The news came in and then this sent the stock going. But where could it go? That is the question, right? If you look at it, if you look at the long-term view of SMCI, it formed a high of 1229. I'm looking at the weekly chart. And then it went to a low, and then it formed a three-wave correction here, a beautiful three-wave correction, getting to the 62.5, and then going up, and then coming back to the 50% retracement. It didn't go to the level of, it even touched the 37.5% retracement. Now it was on the way up. So this is what was happening on the weekly chart. If you now take a view at the daily chart, it went from the 0 to 75%. That is, it went in here. Now, before we want to have any further lower low than this 478 or 480 area, so I put this one, let's say if it is this one, it is 478 area, we have to see at least going to 62.5% retracement. That is around 680. So what I'm expecting, what happened was it went from 0 to 75, and then it retraced back to 87.5%. And now it will definitely, I believe that it could go back to 670, 680 area and even touch 700 if possible before. And if it is not able to, do that, if it is not able to go any further, but then it could go down. But as per me, whenever we have this three-wave correction, it can even go to 75% retracement, which is the next line here, which is at 881. So that is what I'm expecting, folks, to the top of the Ichimoku cloud. That's where I'm expecting it to go in the long run. But this is expected, folks. This is what I was expecting since it closed below EMA yesterday. It would go down. But again, it's consolidating where it could go. The max it could go down is to the bottom of this Bollinger Band, which is around 490, and which I doubt if it could go that far, but if it goes there, it could go. But still, we don't. As long as it stays above 478, we are still bullish on SMCI for this move to 881. I'm not expecting a big move because this chart is looking very, very bearish here. So, but we might see it going to the top of the Ichimoku cloud and then come back. So that is what I wanted to share with you folks. Sometimes the news comes in and let's not get into panic mode. Treat this as a buying opportunity and see. So the first target for me, if it goes in this one, it will be 590 area, which is at the bottom of the EMA cloud and the mid of the Bollinger Band, and the top of this is 635. So if that is what we are looking at, so I have bought SMCI September 13, 630 calls with expecting a move to 590. So that's what I'm playing, folks. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I would love to hear your feedback.